Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Al Stock Trades. This is going to be a very fast video. I'm very excited to share with you this news. I've been working on this for the past 6 months, and we are closer than ever, but we are essentially there. Just a couple more fixes, but I want to share with you something that is going to be helpful. So, unfortunately, Morningstar they canceled this ability for fundamental and value investors to use this data. I don't know why, but I speculate, this has to be some form of pushback from Wall Street. And so we took it upon ourselves to create this particular data sheet that literally gives you everything. So we're going to go ahead and show you this example. Right now, all you have to do is you go under our help menu, click on the beta test, and then this beta test will pop up. And then you type in this ticker symbol, we typed in Tesla. And we're going to go ahead and show you what this is. So as soon as we click on this, we're going to go ahead and get this particular sheet here. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on it. And we're going to go in and show you essentially the most important pieces of this. So revenue is important. We want to look at revenue for Tesla. We also want to look at gross profit ratios. We want to go ahead and also take a look at free cash flow, right? So free cash flow is something that we need to take a look at, right? And then we're going to look at more, but as you can see here, this gives you the most, like what you see here is the most important pieces of information that you could get from a company. And we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of working. So as you can see, this information gives you from 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, all the way up to 2021, and also TTM, which is the current quarter. So it gives you up to the trailing 12 months, okay? And I wouldn't use a lot of these numbers for the trailing 12 months, and I'll explain that in future videos, but I just want to share with you something important. So right now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this into currency so it's easier for you guys to see. I want to ask you a question. When does this turn positive? I'm going to go ahead and you're going to tell me yes or no. No, no, no. Wait a minute. You know what I realized? I realized that the screen wasn't being shared. Interesting. There it is. There it is. So let's start over. My apologies, guys. Okay, let's start over. So I don't think the screen was shared. I just looked to the left. I was very excited. So when we went ahead and we pulled the financial information from our Brain Machine, which is our proprietary data center, this came up. Okay. I went ahead and I highlighted the revenue. Obviously, this is for Tesla. I highlighted the revenue, the gross profit ratio, and the free cash flow. As I said, everything here is so important. Everything in this box is all you need to analyze a company. Okay. So what I said to us, this is 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, obviously goes all the way down to TTM, which is a trailing 12 months. So I went ahead and I turned this into a currency and I was asking, at what level does it turn positive? So it's a negative number. So negative, 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 negative. So no. Oh, wait, right here. It just turned positive here. So that means 2019, Tesla's free cash flow turned positive. Okay. So overall, if you were to graph this, we can go ahead and insert and we can do a graph. We can see that 2019, this year here, I know this is number, don't look at this here. 2019 was right here, was when Tesla turned positive. Okay. So this was the number where Tesla turned positive. So I would say, you know what? That's a great time to go in on Tesla. So then you would go here. Obviously, you do an intrinsic value calculation, and then you go in and you go to 2019 and look what Tesla was trading at. Okay, this is why I said the fundamentals haven't changed for some companies. In fact, sometimes they get better. It's important to look at the fundamentals. Okay. Now, guess what? How about net income? Net income was negative. So let's go. Wait, where's net income? Net income is here. So if we go to net income here and we go to currency, okay, we could see that net income was negative. It was 2020 that the net income became positive. Okay. So then it truly became profitable. Okay. And then you already know the rest is history. Okay. All right. So, and then at what level do you sell? And that all has to do with finding the intrinsic value. Okay. All right. Now there's other stuff in here. You can go ahead and take a look at the profit margins of Tesla to see, have they been going up in time? Are they doing well? You could look at the shares. Are they diluting? You can look at book value. Here's book value. Then you could go ahead and do some nifty things like, for example, looking at return on equity, which we already have calculated here, or return on assets, which is what we have here, or better yet, working capital, which is right here, right? And then here's another good one. This is capital expenditures, okay? And then here's operating cash flow. So honestly, if you really knew your investing style, you would have figured out that Tesla's changed its operating cash flow in 2018. So a lot of the nifty investors saw that it was negative in 2017, then it became positive in 2019. I'm sorry, in 2018. So you could have honestly figured out Tesla back here, and you would have been able to even figured out better dips and essentially made more money. So long story short, this can be looked at any stock you guys please, and you can look at all the free cash flows and essentially get an idea of the company. I'll be making a better video. This is just kind of a very quick one. Very excited to share with you guys this. Obviously, this screen sharing was garbage, but this is extremely exciting. This information, unfortunately, is not available, sadly, for retail investors. I mean, Morningstar, even if you pay them, they don't even have it anymore. And this is incredibly important financial data. And this particular number here, what you can do is you can even go here, type in the average, and then you can just take the average of all these numbers, go in, and it'll give you an average free cash flow of 584. And that you can go in and put in the intrinsic value calculation. Okay. So you can see the power of this particular data sheet. In fact, if you go in and if you insert and take a look at revenue, you can see how revenue has been growing. Okay. Obviously, you need to put the numbers here, the years to get the x-axis, but overall, you get the idea, right? You can go ahead and take a look at net income and see when it became positive, right? You can see it was negative, 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 and then all of a sudden it became positive right here. And you could have known the direction. So utilize companies that have done that. AMD is another good one, right? And yeah, I hope this was helpful. And for all of our members, enjoy. And again, thank you for putting faith in us. And I'm very excited to give you guys this data. All right. It's a pleasure. I'll see you in the next one.